Hey guys, it's me, Jen, your coach and also your partner in the next 30 days here. I'm so glad each of you guys have made the decision to be a coach. This is truly rewarding, and it's honestly something that I'm very passionate about, and I want to share with you guys, my new coaches, my passion for this and why I love it so much, and everything that I do and everything that I know in order to get you guys, to where you want to be, and help other people reach their goals. And I know that you're really going to love this if you follow the to-do list every day and if you do what I tell you to do, pretty much. I just want to help you guys. So I'm glad that you've decided to join my team and to be a coach. And this is our first step, is this my future diamond internship. Basically, this is 30 days. All the way through September we'll go. 30 days of all of the basics that you need to know to be a coach. So every day there's going to be a video for you to watch. So this will be the homework part of it. Every day there will be a video. And the videos are just the basics of coaching. So there will be some about how to go through your back office on teambeachbody.com. We'll do some social media tips and videos. Just some really cool stuff. Challenge groups and Success Club, and you'll learn more about Shakeology, and all this stuff is going to be covered in the next 30 days. So I hope that you're excited, and I hope that you're ready and willing to work hard, put like an hour to 2 hours a day on your business. And you guys can do this with the to-do list that I give you. Sit down and do your power hour. Get your to-do list done. Check into the Future Diamond Internship group on Facebook. Do whatever homework that is assigned for that night, which is going to be a video to watch, and I'll also give you a bullet pointed like what you're posting about every day, which is basically going to be off of the to-do list that I gave you. So my goal for you is for you guys to learn everything that you need to know in the next 30 days, the basics about coaching, and then after these 30 days, if you are like totally pumped up and you're ready to go and you're ready to run with your business, which I know that you will be if you guys are dedicated and if you're putting in the time every single day, then I'm going to move you on to my next group, which will be Emerald Boot Camp. So we'll get you to Emerald in the next 30 days after this internship. So that's kind of how this is going to roll. So these 30 days is going to be doing the to-do list, making that a habit every single day, and learning the basics about coaching. Then the next 30 days you'll move into my Emerald Boot Camp, which I hope that every single one of you do. But if at the end of these 30 days, if you're like, I just don't think that I can make this work, this is too much work that I had to put into, or nobody's interested in anything that I have to say, or whatever, you're thinking at the end of these 30 days, and you decide that you don't want to coach anymore, then that's fine too. And I'll help you cancel your coach membership or whatever you want to do, but I know that if you guys follow the to-do list and if you do what I tell you to do, watch the videos, that you're going to be just as passionate about this as I am, or that's my hope anyway. Okay, so moving on. I hope by now that each of you guys got your cute little folder here with some printouts in it and just some papers for you to take notes. So I hope you have that out right now. Get that out and get a pen, because I want you to start writing some notes down. This video, I'm basically going to go through the to-do list. I'm going to give you some pointers, some tips. I'll just go through each of them. Hopefully this won't take too long, but there is some stuff that I want to hit on each of the little bullet pointed things. So, and just to go through the printouts real quick, all of this, like the 7-day quick start, there's going to be one day, which I think is tomorrow actually, the post, where we're going to just go through the 7-day quick start. And this is like a must to do for first time coaches. It's going to get your memory going, and you're going to kind of know who you're going to talk to first, and the first people that you're going to message. This one's the business activity tracker. You can just kind of fill that out. I don't think that we're going to go through that like a certain day. Just fill that out like when you can. The 3 vital behaviors of being a coach, and honestly, these 3 things seriously, that's what you got to do to be a coach right here. Invite people to challenges. Be proof that the products work. I mean, by now you guys should be drinking Shakeology every day, and you should have a workout that you're doing every day. Beachbody wise. So as long as you're doing that, then you're being proof that the products work. And personal development, which that's probably a new one to you guys. And at the end of this video, I'll show you, or I'll give you a book that I recommend that new coaches start with. And maybe you can go, hopefully you will go out and buy that book so that you have your personal development part to go down. And then we have 8 social media do's and don'ts, which there'll be a day dedicated to just social media tips and stuff. Because your whole business you're going to be building off of Facebook and or Instagram or Twitter. I would say choose 2 platforms to work off of, which I do, Facebook and Instagram. And I think that's like pretty much the best way to go. Twitter's kind of failing out, I think. But whatever you guys want to do. So let's go ahead and start going through the to-do list. The very first thing that's on here is to listen to the National Wake Up Call that's at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Figure that out if you're in a different time zone. But this is such an important one, and it's one that before I go into the National Wake Up Call, I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about me and like why I became a coach. I've been a coach for like a little bit over a year now. When I was actually a customer lead of my coach, and she found me on Facebook, and I was kind of watching what she was doing, and I told my husband, like, this chick's a coach, and she's posting awesome stuff on Facebook. Like, I think I want to do that, and I think I can do that. And that's how I became a coach. I messaged her and asked her about it and signed up. So, like I said, that was like a little bit over a year ago. And at first, when I was starting to work my business, I wasn't having much luck. I wasn't, I love my coach, don't get me wrong, but she was new too, and she didn't really start me off the right way, and that's where I want to go better with you guys, is I want to teach you all the basics first off, and really be a leader to you guys, and know that like I'm here for you guys if you have questions or to help you or whatever, because I want your business to grow. So that's how I became a coach. And the first 6 months that I was a coach, I posted on Facebook and stuff, but I wasn't having much luck at all. But like one thing that I was doing was being consistent, and I would listen to the National Wake Up Call every week. I would post every day. Like, I never stopped posting. That's one thing that you'll have to get used to, is being out there on Facebook and then on Instagram, and consistency is key. And because people are going to see you posting about Beachbody and products, and not only that though, you're going to be posting about other stuff about your life, and you know what, eventually something that you offer is going to spark an interest in them, and they're going to come to you. Anyway, I can go on to a whole big rant here because I am so very passionate about this, but basically right now I'm an Emerald coach, and I have about 7 or 8 coaches underneath me, and I want to get to Diamond before Summit of 2014. So that's my goal, and the way that I'm going to get there is by building my team and to be putting a lot of time into you guys. So that's where I am. So let's go through the to-do list, okay? Because I don't want this video to go very much longer. So first things first, listen to the National Wake Up Call. It's on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. Listen, take notes. Always take notes. I used to not take notes. I would put in headphones, and I would walk around the house, cleaning and stuff, and I would be listening, but I wouldn't be like really listening, like taking notes and taking pieces that pertain to me and all that. So take the time to sit down and listen to that call. I always get something valuable out of those calls. If you can't listen to it live at 9 a.m. on Monday mornings, then there's the callback number, which is on the sheet, on the to-do list sheet. So whenever you get off of work or whatever, later on that night when you're doing your Beachbody time, listen to that call. It's only 30 to 40 minutes long, and so important. Okay, the second thing is to listen to the the Platinum Presenters call, which is on Thursday nights. I didn't put the time on here because I'm not sure what time it starts. Sometimes it's 7:30, sometimes it's 8:30. So the best thing to do there, get onto your Platinum Presenters website, and it'll list the call there. If you scroll over to the right, it always has the call and information right there. So it'll tell you what time to listen to that call. So that's on Thursday nights, and that one's important too. Same thing. Take notes. You'll get something good out of those calls too. Okay, so the next one is to post 3 to 5 times a day. At least 3 times with a picture, and limit the number of status updates without pictures. So I could go on and on and on about this subject, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down on your piece of paper right now that part of your homework for today is to write down the 5 things that are most important to you, or 5 things that you're about. Like 5 things that you want to be posting about and that you want to research and let people know that you are interested in those sort of things. Because not only, yes, you are a coach, and you're not going to just want to be posting all the time on Facebook about Beachbody and working out and Shakeology, and you want people to see that you're not just only about Beachbody. Okay, so like my 5 top things are Beachbody and working out and nutrition. Another thing is my kids and my family. Another thing is that I love Pinterest, and I love to do things off of Pinterest and see if I can recreate what they do, like the do-it-yourself kind of things. Another thing that I'm interested in is funny stuff, because I love to laugh and like humor, so I find a lot of things off of Pinterest and off of Google Images. And another thing that I like to post about is Beachbody success stories. So those are my 5 things. So every day when I'm thinking about posts, because usually sometimes the night before, like when I'm making my to-do list, because I do that too, I go ahead and plan out my posts for the next day. So I go ahead and edit photos that I have, or just plan it out for the next day. Like I'm going to post about this, I'm going to post about this. That way, because I work during the day too, and it's too hard to sit there for a minute and think like, okay, what's the next thing I'm going to post about? Like I try to be prepared and, have a post ready to go. So you could do that. Speaking of posts and editing photos, there are 2 apps that I use a lot if you have an iPhone, because that's what I have. I'm not sure about Android or other phones, like if you'll be able to get these apps, but the 2 that I like the best are Line Camera, and the other one I use a lot is PixArt. So look for those 2 and mess around with them a little bit. They're a lot of, if you can't tell by my posts on Facebook, that's one of the things I love to do, is to edit my photos and make them pop. And that's another part of the to-do list, is to make your pictures stand out. Because if you think about it, when people are scanning, because you do it too, when you scan through Facebook, something makes you stop. It makes you look at that one picture. So make that picture be yours, make your picture stand out. And if you're going to do just a plain old status update, the best thing to do is ask a question at the end of that status to get people involved and, keep that post rolling. So that's what I try to do. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. Take lots of pictures just throughout the day. And that way, at night when you're going to go through and decide which post you want to do for the next day, you can find a picture and one of the ones that you posted for that, or that you took for that day, and you can edit it and make it look good. So take lots of pictures, or if you have downtime to get on Pinterest or Google Images, then do that, and that way you're ready to go. So that's part of your homework for tonight, is write down those 5 things that make you you. Okay, moving on. The next thing here is to drink Shakeology and work out, which that's what we do as coaches. One thing I want to say with your workout though is take pictures before and after, sweaty and nasty afterwards and looking good beforehand, or get a camera timer for your phone and take action shots while you're working out, and that would be a good one to edit and make look good, and you can post that for the next day. The next thing on here is to take the time to reply to people who have replied to your posts. So don't just leave people hanging. You know, if you post something and they ask you a question, or they say something nice or whatever, or if they say anything at all, just and I put on here to like sit down at a computer and take the time to reply to posts. You know, just take your time, like when you're talking to people. Like, don't just give like a yes or a no answer. Like, really sit and think about it so that you're being engaged with your following, and you know that, and they'll want to post and keep, you know, looking for your posts too. Moving on, check the back office for news and updates, which hopefully by now you've all been able to sign on to the back office. I know a couple of you are still pending your coaching applications, so once you go through, then you'll get an email from me that'll explain how to get onto your back office and stuff. But anyway, in the back office there's a news and updates thing, and like every day you should be checking your back office anyway for once you're Emerald, you'll get new customers, and it's just a good habit to check that every day and to look at the news and stuff, because they do update the news updates pretty often. Every other day, I would say there's new stuff on there, so make sure you're checking your back office every day. The next thing is another important one. This one is going to be huge in building your business. It's to add 3 new people to your network a day. And if you read this, it says that it can be done a couple of ways. You know, on Facebook, there's like a little bar on the side that says, hey, this person you have 45 mutual friends with. Do you want to add this person as a friend? That's how I've started. That's how I built up my network. I mean, all of you guys, like, I was friends with, you know, like, we don't really know each other personally, you know what I mean? So that's how, when I say you need to be building your network, that's what you need to be doing, is to be adding friends to Facebook. So you could do it that way, adding friends just by clicking that add friend button on your mutual friends people, or you could go into, like, your friends, like, your best friend. Go into her Facebook page, go to her friends, and just go through there and like see, like, if there's anybody there that you know that maybe you worked with in the past or that you met at a party or whatever, and add that person as a friend. This is the only way that you're gonna get new people to see your posts and to know what you're doing as a Beachbody coach, is to add build your network. When I started as a coach, I had probably 200 friends on Facebook, maybe 300, right around there anyway, and I have over 1,000 now just because I add people every day. But here's the kicker with this part. You will get in trouble by Facebook if you have too many pending friend requests out. So when you add somebody, a mutual friend or whatever, make a list of all those people that you're clicking add friend. When they accept your friend request, mark them off. Just cross them off. And then if it's been a long time, I would say like a week, and they haven't accepted your friend request, go back to their page and just cancel it. Because if you have too many out, then Facebook is going to send you a message saying, hey, you're adding too many friends, and I don't think these people know you, so if you keep doing it, we're going to shut down your Facebook account, which would be detrimental as a Beachbody coach, because this is how you're going to build your business, is through Facebook. So I hope that makes sense to everybody, that you need to be adding friends every single day to Facebook or Instagram. And Instagram is a whole nother thing, which I think it's easier to get followers on Instagram. And the secret there is just to search hashtags, which this could be like a whole nother video too. But, search hashtags, search for people, like and comment on some of their pictures, and follow them if they look like somebody that you could be friends with, or that you would have things in common with. Follow them, and then hopefully they'll follow you back. So add three people to your network every day. So that's just going to be clicking add mutual friend. That's going to take you 2 seconds to do, but make sure you're writing those names down, okay? It's important because you don't want to get in trouble by Facebook. Okay, so moving on, you want to check into your Future Diamond internship group and do the homework that is assigned, which I'm going to forewarn you guys that there are going to be a couple of videos that are like an hour long. So I'll, in the post that I make in the morning, I will forewarn you guys about that so that you can make sure to make in enough time in your day to watch that video. Okay. But some of the videos are only going to be like 5 to 10 minutes long. So what I can do is in the post that I make for the morning is I'll put in there, okay, this video is 10 minutes long, or this one's 25 minutes long. That way you guys have enough, you schedule in enough time in your day to watch the video and get it in. Okay, so and there will also be, I'll post it in the group today, but there will be bullet points that you want to post about every night. So every night, it's just like you've all been in one of my challenge groups. It's going to be just like that. Okay, today I added 3 people to Facebook. I did my personal development. Like, it'll be like a whole list that you want to report in on every night in your future diamond group. So I'll post that in there today. I know this is a lot of information, so just bear with me here, guys, but I hope you're taking notes and I hope everything's making sense. The next thing is to start a new conversation daily with 2 new people. So, and this can be simple. Just a simple, hey, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a long time. What's going on? What's new with you? That kind of thing. Just to start conversations with people, you know. This is a big part of being a coach. Just got to be doing it every day. Most of what you're going to be doing is going to be personal messaging people. So, and it's not even to be like, well, I just signed up as a Beachbody coach. Have you ever heard of P90X? Do you know what Shakeology is? Like, I wouldn't even go there with people until they ask you. You want people to come to you and say, hey, what is this Shakeology that you're posting about? Or, hey, you're doing T25. What is that all about? You know, you want people to come to you. If you're going to people and being like, hey, have you heard of P90X? Join my next P90X challenge group. That's kind of like selling, and that's not what we're about. We're not about selling. We're about suggesting to people what works for us and what will work for them. So, personal message, 2 new people every day. So this is going to go along with your 7-day quick start guide. The list at the bottom of the people that you write down, that's where you're going to start. So you're going to pick 2 people off of that list every day, and you're just going to send them a quick message. Hey, haven't heard from you in a long time. What's new with you? That's it. You guys can do this. It's so easy, and it gets conversation rolling, and it gets those people interested in your posts too. So message 2 new people every day. Next one up is this is important too, return all business-related emails within 24 hours. You want to be available to people, and you want them to know that if they ask you a question that you're going to come back with an answer within 24 hours. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. Track your progress, keep lists. If anybody asks you about a program, or if you suggest to anybody about, or if you suggest Shakeology to anybody, or if you have a conversation like that about anybody, write down their name and just say, okay, I talked to Amy today about T25 and Shakeology. Because the crappy thing is that, yes, your conversations they'll die off, and that's normal, but eventually those people are going to come back to you, and they're going to message you and say, hey, remember what we were talking about? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? And you're going to be like, what the heck did we talk about? So you can go through your list and say, oh, Amy, yeah, we talked about T25. That's a very important part of being a coach, is keeping lists about everything. Like, if you're talking to people about coaching, you want to have a separate list about listed coaching prospects or whatever, and keep their name on that list, just so you remember what you're talking to everybody about. Okay. And the last thing on here is to do 15 minutes of personal development every day. And that can be an audio that you listen to, which that's what I've kind of been doing in the car. I've gotten some MP3s on my phone of personal development books, and I just listen to those in the car, because I spend like an hour in the car by myself every day driving to and from work. So I get in a good amount of personal development that way. You can always go buy a book. So the book that I am going to recommend that you guys start with is called The Compound Effect. And I think it's by Darren Hardy, but now I can't remember. So I'll post that in the group too. So The Compound Effect. And that is a great book to start with. personal development is important because we got to grow ourselves internally too, in order to help people that the way we want to. So that does it for the to-do list. Pretty easy. I think if you guys put your mind to it, you could get this stuff done in 30 minutes to an hour every day. And this really is going to be the foundation of what you're going to be doing every single day as a coach. So really, this to-do list, you just got to make it a habit and make it happen every single day, just to start building your business. And the whole time that you're a coach, this list isn't going to change much. It's going to be pretty much the same. Once you get into like Emerald, or even like a month out from now, you're going to be running your own challenges, and that's one thing that will be added to this list, is to check into your challenge groups and make sure everybody's doing okay. But I hope everything makes sense, and I'm sorry this ran a little bit longer than I hoped, but definitely post below if you have any questions, or what I can clarify for you if some of this didn't make sense. And also, if you don't have any questions, then please just post below, hey, I watched the video, awesome, or whatever, okay, just so I know that you did it. All right? Okay, here goes the next 30 days. I hope that you guys learned so much, and I can't wait to, be closer to each of you and learn more about you. We'll see you on Facebook, okay? Catch you later, guys. Bye.